sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racist or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Field House, home of the Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you turn your attention to the court. Every year, Bob Jones University is proud to have student athletes who represent the school through their hard work both on and off the court. We are privileged to have several seniors on the women's basketball team, and we would like to honor their hard work and dedication at this time. First, we have three fifth-year seniors we would like to recognize. Thank you to Bailey Green, Tamara Konechka, and Bethany Dalton for your time here at Bob Jones. And now let's welcome team manager, Sarah McClanahan. Sarah has been a manager for 3 years. She has served the team as a statistician and tracking shots, as well as setting up and taking down for practice. When others get to eat or go to bed, Sarah gets to do more work. Head coach Mike Levere said that the team has benefited greatly from Sarah's sweet spirit and cheerful disposition. She is a great cheerleader as well as a good example of a servant. She has a heart for people combined with a love for the game of basketball. We are thankful for the work she has done on our team's behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah McClanahan. And now let's give it up for Shay Dickinson Scherf. Shay has been an impact player for the Bruins since she joined the team as a freshman in 2019. She has been asked to perform a variety of roles during her time here and is a very versatile player that can play and guard down low, but is also capable of hitting the three. She is often tasked with defending the post player and being a playmaker, as well as a shooter for our team. This year, Shay leads the team in rebounding and blocks and is second in points, assists, and steals. Coach Levere said, "We are thankful for her sweet spirit combined with her capable basketball skills." Ladies and gentlemen, Shay Dickinson Scherf. Thank you, Sarah and Shay, for your commitment and dedication to our team. and thank you for being a Bruin. Let's give one more round of applause for our seniors. And with that, it's time for some basketball. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father God, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for allowing us to worship you through the avenue of sports. We thank you for allowing everyone to travel here safely today, and we ask for the continuing safety of all of our athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators during this event. And once again, Father, we thank you so much for our seniors and everything they've done for our program and our school. May we worship you in everything we do. In Jesus' name, amen. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First for the Suns. Number 1, Christina Jackson. Number 2, Ariel Phillips. Number 13, Rachel Watts. Number 22, Trinity Thomas. And number 24, Sharnia Darby.
It's growl time.
And now it's time for your Bob Jones University Bruins starting lineup. First up at guard, a 5'5" junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 3, Catherine Scribo. Next up at forward, a 5'10" graduate student from Orlando, Florida. Number 12, Bailey Green. Next up at guard, a 5'5" graduate student from Greenville, South Carolina. Number 13, Bethany Dalton. Next up at guard, a 5'9" graduate student from Sanford, Michigan. Number 23, Tamara Konechka. And at forward, a 5'10" senior from Beulahville, North Carolina. Number 31, Shay Dickinson Scherf. The Bruins are coached by Mike Levere and his assistant Siobhan Brunson, Rachel Levere, and Sarah McClanahan.
Welcome back inside the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. Nate Warwick here, ready to bring you the regular season finale here for BJU Bruins. It has been quite the season, coming in at 10-13 on the year, 3-4 in the conference. And this is a rematch of one of their closest games of the year. Back on January 5th, they went down to Florida to take on the Johnson University Suns, squeaked out a 75-72 victory. And we're here for the sequel to wrap up the regular season. Bruins in the blue, Suns in the black. And we are underway. Dalton gets it for the Bruins off the tip. Gonna have to get rid of it for 5 seconds. Almost got trapped with it. Here's Skibo. The team's best three-point shooter. Probably see her launch some at some point. Here's Shea Dickinson driving all the way inside. Gets the bucket. Nice job by the Suns there as they snuck a player behind the back line of the Bruins. Tie things up at 2 apiece. I'm going to apologize now. The numbers are very difficult to read, so I will do my best. Bailey Green goes inside, gets the rebound, no good. Here's Dickinson. That's going to be a jump ball, so it'll go to the Suns on the alternating possession. And fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you. And that's exactly what happened again, is once again, Bruins let somebody just get right back behind their defensive line. Relatively easy bucket. I believe that's Sharnia Darby. Dalton kicks it out to Konechka. One thing to note for the Suns is that they only have 6 players here. So if they get into foul trouble, or obviously we never want anybody to get injured, but if they do run into injury trouble, could be a factor. Here's Dalton, takes the handoff. Tough shot, not going to go. Suns will come back the other way. Allen poked away by Dickinson and officially stolen by Dalton. Coming back the other way. Dalton takes this one all the way herself, kicks it back out, intercepted. No numbers here for the Suns, so they'll slow it up. Suns, for their part, come in at 2-16, 1-6 in the conference on the year. That's a travel. But as mentioned earlier, gave the Bruins all they could handle down in Florida earlier this season, expecting this to be a close game. Suns defeated fellow Florida College Trinity back on January 20th, 64-63, have lost the 4 games since. Bruins, meanwhile, just snapped a losing streak. Spin move by Green, but shot comes off to the left. They defeated Trinity Baptist 60-59, and that snapped a 5-game losing streak for the Bruins. Good feed inside, and I believe Darby has scored all 6 of the Suns' points thus far. Here's Skibo. Gonna look for them to free her up on the outside at some point. She's shooting very well from beyond the arc, 38% on the year. Pass in the middle, here's Konechka. Puts one up high off the glass. Off target. Phillips gets it up top to the corner. Tough shot, and it's going to go down. Nice jumper. Timeout, Bruins. Not the start BJU is looking for. Down 8-2 here, a little over 3 minutes into the contest. They've really tried to force a lot of the shots they've taken on offense, and it has been undesirable results. Suns, for their part, executing well. Well, hard to believe as the basketball season's already almost over, but summer will be here before you know it, and registration for Bruins sports camps is open. This summer you can train with Bruins players and learn from our coaches the skills to help you improve your game. Information is available at bjubruins.com/camps. Somewhat uncommon to see Coach Xavier use a timeout this early, but Can't say it was unwarranted. Bruins will have the basketball after the made jumper. Pass inside, Green lost it. And it's going to be picked up. I believe that was Jackson. That one's poked away, and it's going to roll back out up top. Driving off the glass, no good. Put back is solid. Darby, once again, she has 8 of the 10 points. There's Dickinson, had to elevate for that one. Dickinson works around Green's pick. Lays it up, off target. Green had the rebound momentarily, bats it around, and Konechka can't save it. Bounced on the line. Watts will inbound. Richard Watts, senior out of Sebring, Florida. Watts will get it back. Briefly considered a 3. Driving, kicking it out, intercepted. Batted away and stolen there by Dickinson. Gonna take this one all the way herself. And she's got both buckets for the Bruins. Good defense here. Watts will drive, blocked. Bailey Green all over that one. Green will come out, and Kadrina Tabora checks in for the Bruins. Fed inside. Reverse layup, not going to go. Offensive putback, also not going to go, and Tabora gets the rebound. Dalton looking to push things in transition. Kicks it out to Skibo, up top to Konechka. Back to Dalton. Driving all the way, comes up short. Ball is down on the ground and will be scooped up, and then we have a jump ball, and this will go back to the Bruins.
Bruins ball. Suns now entering the game, number 22, Trinity Thomas, replacing number 24, Darby.
Trinity Thomas in for Darby. Darby has had a good first quarter thus far, has almost all of the Suns' offense. Dalton. About a drive, is going to kick it back out to Skibo. Skibo across to Dickinson. Dickinson launches off target. Three-pointer is off target. Watts with the rebound. And 3-second violation.
Offensive 3-second violation. Bruins ball.
Bruins another chance to chip away at the Suns' lead. Dalton will take it all the way to the corner. Inside to Tabora. Puts it on the ground, spin move, off the glass, and one! Trina Tabora gets herself on the score sheet. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. And completes it. Phillips will bring it up the floor. Over to the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Back up top. Couple players hit the deck. And it'll be all Bruins on the rebound. Dalton racing. Thought about sending one to Skibo. He's going to try to take it all the way herself. And it's going to be a foul on. It's going to go against Ariel Phillips. Her first, team second. Konechka out, and so is Skibo. Ashley Phelan and Bria Dickinson both into the game now. Dickinson gets it, works around to pick, has a chance to take it all the way inside. Missed it. Tabora's put back also no good. Lots of opportunities for the Bruins, especially in close. Shots have not been dropping as of now. So it's sent all the way across. Jada Atkins. Little fake. Lost it. And here comes Shea Dickinson the other way. There's two of the Bruins' 3 field goals on the day, and misses that one. Battling for the rebound, but it's going to be grabbed by Phillips instead. Watts gets it. Ooh, close to a travel. Long three-pointer launched, and it's too strong. Dickinson with a rebound. Bria Dickinson, specifically. Sends it off to Shea. Dalton up top. Bria inside to Tabora. Somehow kept her foot. 5 on the shot clock. Good pass. And another and one opportunity. As Dickinson gets the feed from Tabora, scores, and now has a chance at the free throw line. He is a 67% free throw shooter on the year. Has a chance to tie the game here at 10 apiece. Darby back in. Suns struggling a little bit on offense without her on the floor. And Dickinson hits the free throw. We're all tied at 10. And Konechka back in. Bruins doing a little bit of full court press. And they better be careful because they've already gotten beaten over the top twice. And they thought about trying it a third time. Watts was wide open, but the pass a little bit off target. Phelan will inbound to Dalton as the Bruins have a chance to take the lead. Tabora, good job sealing off the inside. Driving, tough move, and gets the layup. Going left-handed on that one. Not an easy execution. That one, I was going to say, that was probably a foul on Konechka, and the officials thought so too. Coming through on the steal attempt. First on Konechka, first on the Bruins as well. As Phillips will bring it up the court. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Suns started hot, but the Bruins have battled back and taken the lead. Huge difference between Darby on the floor and Darby not on the floor. Tough drive, and somehow Ashley Phelan willed that one into the basket. That one's tapped away by Dalton. They only have 2 seconds to get this across midcourt. Ooh, just barely beat the 10-second violation on that one. Had maybe a half second to spare. But now, only 16 on the shot clock. So they start their offense. You could start it from out of bounds. Tough drive. Triple team, kicks it back out. Back inside. Floater is no good. Battle for the rebound is won by Konechka. Bruins have to go quick if they want to get a shot off. 5 seconds. Dalton had it poked away for a moment. Konechka got it off in time, but no good. Good effort on that one. Konechka wide open at the top for that buzzer beater attempt. But the Bruins do still take a 4-point lead into the second quarter. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is another proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out. Consistently great food and service. Highly recommended. Well, the Bruins have turned it around after a slow start. And I feel like a significant portion of that was the time that Darby was riding the bench. He was providing most of the offense for the Suns. A couple times on the fast break and or press break. But Bruins overall really did a good job of playing defense against the offensive sets. And after forcing up a lot of shots early, Bruins kind of settled into an offensive rhythm of their own and looked much better the latter part of that first quarter. See what adjustments get made here between quarters 1 and 2. Good news for both teams is it was very light on the foul front. Only a few called total. And especially for the Suns, who cannot afford to have any depth issues with just 6 total players here in the building. Going to be Watts inbounding, presumably to Phillips. And we'll do so. Here we go, second quarter underway. Bruins leading 14-10. Suns looking to work something here on the outside. It's poked away. 10 on the shot clock, lost again. Talk about the persistence. How about Rachel Watts? Loses it twice, regains it twice, and then knocks down the jumper to start the second quarter. Shea Dickinson back out on the floor once again. Here's Bria. Trying for the reverse, not gonna go. Tabora, great effort on the offensive glass. Gets it out to Shea Dickinson, three-pointer off the mark. Phelan there for the putback. And the Bruins back up by 4. Great job defending by Tabora without picking up the foul. That is tricky to do in that situation. Very easy to get called for a block there. Great job by Katrina on that one. Bruins chance to extend this 4-point lead. Here's Konechka. Wants to go inside. Nice pass to Tabora, who completes the layup. Tabora just kept working down there against Darby. Got position and then a perfect lob pass up over the top. Darby pressured, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound. Denied, as it's going to be actually a foul on the rebound attempt. I think that's on Darby. Her first, team first. So just a few fouls total called in that first quarter. Relatively whistle-free. Bria Dickinson with it. Going to go to the corner. Pops it back out to Phelan. Inside to Tabora. Kicks it back out. Konechka's going to launch a 3 and knock it down. Bruins with their largest lead of the afternoon, 21-12. Ooh, big collision on the opposite side. Question is, who's it going to be on? And I think it's on Konechka. I don't think either person saw the other. That was a nasty collision on the outside. Hopefully everybody's okay. Konechka is staying in the game, so I think she's all right. Good snag by Phillips there on that pass behind her. Jumper is up and good. Thomas knocking down that J. Dickinson going inside to Tabora, trying to go for the give and go, but well defended. Thomas was all over it. Or excuse me, that was Watts rather. Watts with it here, kicks it out. Good move by Atkins, lobs it back outside, and no Bruins touched it. Bruins with a chance to go back up by 9 or have the first double-digit lead. Dalton and Skibo checking back in for Bria Dickinson and Phelan.
Replacing number 25, Bria Dickinson, and number 24, Ashley Phelan.
Dalton with it. Wants to get it to Tabora. Not going to be able to. Gets out to Konechka, then gets it back inside. Driving layup, no good. Good rebound by Tabora. Thought about going right back up, kicks it back out instead. 15 on the shot clock. Skibo with it. Over to Konechka. 8 on the shot clock. Dalton driving, kicks it back out to Tabora. Mid-range jumper, banks it home. Bruins back up by 9, 23-14. Watts with it. Good feed at the last second. Nicely done. Drew the attention, then tossed it inside to Darby, who completed the play. All the way down to Skibo, inside to Tabora. Lobs it back out to Dickinson. Dickinson will try a 3. Comes up a little bit short, and Tabora, another offensive rebound. She is having herself a game thus far. Good dish to Dalton. Kicks it back out. Konechka, 10 on the shot clock. Dalton's going to have to go with this one soon. She's going to try a wide open 3 and knock it down. Nobody came out to challenge, and Bethany said, "Don't mind if I do." 10-point lead. That one rolls all the way around the inside of the rim before deciding to fall for Jada Atkins, freshman out of Jacksonville. Tabora, nice catch, but nowhere to go with the ball. She's well underneath the basket. She's going to send this one back out to Konechka. She's going to try a 3, and she'll hit it. Bruins didn't try much from beyond the arc in the first quarter, but they're finding their stroke here. Great pass downfield, or down court. And they had Darby. She just failed to haul it in. Took an unfortunate bounce off her foot.
Replacing number 24, Shania Darby, and sub for the Bruins. Entering the game, number 12, Bailey Green, replacing number 11, Katrina Tabora.
Tabora having a seat for the Bruins and really has done a fantastic job overall, especially on the offensive glass. Here's Skibo. Up to Konechka. Inside to Green. Green feeds it off to Dalton, over to Konechka, short jumper. And the Bruins offense is humming here in the second quarter. Got off to a very slow start. Only had 2 points through the first 4 or so minutes. This is a wide open 3 for Atkins. Just a little bit off target. Dickinson with the rebound. The Bruins got off to a slow start on offense, but they have definitely kicked it into gear here. Inside to Green. Gonna try to take this one all the way herself, and she does. We're going to have a timeout, Suns, as the Bruins, who trailed early in this one, now lead by 15, 33-18. Very different from the beginning of the game and very different from what we saw last month when these teams battled down to just a 3-point decision. 75-72 Bruins victory on that occasion. But the Bruins in control here in the second quarter, 33-18. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. It's located just off Woodruff Road. It's a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Well, the Bruins sure enjoying their stay in the Davis Fieldhouse thus far. They have made a concerted effort to get the ball inside, and they were forcing some stuff early, but they've been a little more patient here in the latter part of this half, and it is paying huge dividends. And then as they have converted a lot inside, it sucked a lot of the defense in, and they've gotten some wide open looks from threes and have been knocking those down too. So everything working on offense right now, and a big thing for the Bruins is limiting the turnovers. That has been an issue all year long. They average 22 a game compared to opponents just 15 and a half. But they have done overall a very good job this half of keeping those to a minimum. Still lots of time to go here in this first half. And that was going to be picked off. Here's Dalton. It's a 3-on-1. Kicks it out. Skibo. Wide open look from three. Mentioned she's a great three-point shooter. And knocks down her first attempt of the night. Long pass. Green tried to get in the way of it. That's a great pass. And that should be a foul on Dickinson as she got a whole lot of, I believe that was Trinity Thomas who got the worst end of that one. And Dickinson will have her first, team second. Nothing malicious there, but definitely a foul. Thompson tried to get a little bit of revenge with a bucket there, but it rims out. Dickinson across to Dalton. Nice job hustling back on defense by Atkins. Gets the steal. Phillips lays it off to Watts. Watts working around the perimeter. Back outside. Tough drive. Not going to go for Jackson. Dalton with the rebound. Gets it up to Konechka. She's got lots of space in front of her, and she'll take it. Kicks it out. Skibo open again. Comes back to Konechka. Inside to Dalton. Has it poked away from behind. And somehow got that over to Skibo. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Nice job staying with the play. Easily could have been a turnover there. Dalton has it poked away. It will stay with the Bruins. Only 5 on the shot clock, though. Five on the shot clock, just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Inside to Green. Green's going to go to work. Puts up a jumper that missed the rim. Dickinson's follow-up did hit the rim, but didn't go in. And the Suns will bring it back the other way. Here's Watts. Outside, good dish around. Phillips for three, knocks it down. Ariel Phillips brings it back within 15. Dalton cleared something off the court. He's got some space. Had some space. Over to Konechka. Back to Dalton. Looking to drive. Oh, just barely off. Bailey Green, nice offensive rebound. Bruins as a whole have really done a great job on the offensive glass. Green just lofts it up there. I 100% think she was just trying to draw a foul. Didn't draw the foul, but somehow knocked down the shot. Here's Skibo, gets the offensive rebound after the steal and subsequent miss. Here's Green, turnaround, and that one doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. Ooh, nice move. Another play with a lot of contact and no whistle. Watts is down, though, behind the play. Rachel Watts was bent double there for a bit. She's not coming out of the game, so apparently she's all right. Might have caught an elbow or something. Didn't catch exactly what happened there. Here come the Suns. Watts with it. Out to Thomas. Back up top to Jackson. Jackson kicks it over to Phillips. She's knocked down a three a bit earlier. Here's Atkins. Watts' mid-range jumper is good. Dalton looking to push it. Gets around one defender. It's held up. Skibo thought about one. Goes inside to Dickinson. Pulls it back out. Lobbed inside to Green. Catches it between two defenders. Wide open. Skibo does miss this one, but Dickinson with the rebound. That did not hit the rim. Shot clock is still ticking down. 8 on it right now. Kicked across, and that's just one of the unfortunate plays you'll see. Caught the bottom of the backboard and then bounced down between Skibo's legs. I don't know if she could do that again if she tried. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Lob down court, Atkins with it. Working against Green, spin move, rims out. Konechko with the rebound, gets it out to Dalton. Dalton working against Phillips. He's gonna slow this one up. A 10-second differential between shot and game clock. Here's Dickinson, 8 on the shot clock. She's going to take this one all the way herself. Nope, cuts it back out. Skibo lays it off for Dickinson. She'll try a three with 2 on the shot clock. Not going to go. Dickinson gets her own rebound. Now they can hold for the last shot if they want, but Skibo's going to launch a three. No good. So now about 4 seconds. Jackson just now realized that she's going to launch it from just past half court. Don't know if Skibo got a piece of that one or not, but either way, it's well short. And the Bruins take a 15-point lead into halftime, 38-23. We'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes. Welcome back as we are just about ready to start second half action here between the BJU Bruins and Johnson University of Florida Suns. Bruins holding a 38-23 advantage at the halftime break. Trailed early, but quickly turned the ship around and have not looked back yet. Still one more half to go as the Bruins try to even up their conference record at 4-4 and win their second straight game. Meanwhile, the Suns trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. They're going to avenge a 3-point loss down in Florida earlier this year. Green unable to complete the layup. She's taken a lot of contact and has not received the benefit of a foul call yet, but in fairness, there have been very few fouls called in the entirety of the first half. I think there were maybe 7 over the entirety of the half. So, has been consistent. You can tell that she's been trying to draw a whistle and has thus far not been successful. That one thrown past Green, able to get to it. Tried to feed it to Dalton, who is there. And on the alternating arrow, it's going to go to the Suns. Dalton had a nice cut, but Green just not able to get it to her. Bruins have found a lot of success both inside and outside. The outside portion especially in the second quarter. A little bit of miscommunication there as that was kind of right between 2 different players. And it will be Bruins basketball here. Coming up, scheduled for a 4 o'clock tip. Men's team for the Bruins will play their finale as well. That one off the hands of Green, and Trinity Thomas will pick it up. Phillips controlling the offense. Watts with it inside. Green taps it away, but it goes right back to Watts. Jackson with it. Inside to Thomas, back out to Jackson. Elbow jumper. It's a bit too strong, and that's I believe, a foul going against Darby. Yeah, a little bit of a push there, going for the rebound. Just her second foul, team first. Dalton kicks it out. Skibo is wide open. Misses the 3. Green got a piece of the rebound, but couldn't haul it in. That was a wide open look for Skibo. She has knocked one down earlier in the game. Jackson back to Phillips. Launches it down. Green, nice steal. Dalton nearly had an over and back. Lobs it over to Green, who finishes the layup. Great play by Green to come up and bat that ball away without getting the foul. Good move by Jackson, driving it, threw it off the feet of Green, and that will go down as a kick. Substitution here as it's going to be Darby coming out and Jada Atkins in. Watts kicks it out. Wide open look for Phillips up top. Just barely off. Dalton with the rebound. Dalton looking to push it, wants to take this one all the way herself. Good hesitation and finish. Bethany Dalton. Been a solid presence on this court for a long time. Playing her last game here, most likely. Dalton taps that one away. Good defense. Just 8 seconds on the shot clock. Katrina Tabora checking in along with, that's going to be Beth Clark. Skibo and Green subbing out for the Bruins. Just 7 on the shot clock. Jackson's got to go. Gives it over to Thomas. hesitates, shoots, and knocks it down. That's one I'm not sure Thomas would have taken had the shot clock not been where it was. But does a nice job converting. Dalton lobs it over. Tabora finishes. Another good dime from Dalton. And Tabora has really played very well in her minutes here this afternoon, especially on the rebounding side. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Dickinson. She's going to try to turn and go. Doesn't have numbers. Just going to slow this one down, kick it out. Konechka, open look at three. A little bit off to the left. Dalton with the offensive rebound. I would love to see the number on how many offensive rebounds the Bruins have in this game, because it is a high number. A lot of second and third chance opportunities. Dalton going to have to put one up. Came short, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Suns will take over. Bruins in their press. Here's Watts. Up to Atkins. Wanted to go inside, now will. Here's Thomas. Off target, good job by Konechka not fouling. Bruins trying to push the lead past 20. Clark, good job stopping, and oh, just so close to getting it to go. We'll stay with the Bruins on the alternating possession. Oh, I thought Clark had that one for sure. I think she did too. That one just danced around the rim and refused to go down. Good pass to Dickinson, high off the glass, soft touch. Here comes Watts. It's a 3-on-1. Tabora gets out to challenge the shot, which ends up being off target. Dickinson with the rebound. Bruins just in control right now. Wide open look for three. And again, did everything except go down. Clark trying to get the offensive rebound, does so successfully. Bruins will reset. Konechka had it poked away momentarily. This should be a jump ball, I imagine. And that will go back to the Suns. Kyla Worley in for Konechka. Almost exactly halfway through this third quarter. Bruins have expanded their lead out to 21, 46-25. Looking nothing like when these two teams met in January. Jackson thought about a jumper. Gives it up to Watts, back to Thomas. Converted that one last time, not this time. Dalton gets it out to Worley. Inside to Tabora. Back outside to Clark. Clark thought about it, into Tabora. Working one-on-one, and that's going to be an offensive foul with the elbow. Flared out and used that elbow a little bit. Good call. Timeout here on the floor. 4:23 to go in the third. Bruins in control. I'll mention that the men's game will be at 4 o'clock p.m. Hope you can tune in for that, or better yet, come out here in person. Also invite you to check out the Bruins website. It's got all the latest information on the BJU Bruins. You can see results of the games, feature stories on players, upcoming schedules, interviews with coaches. Lots of great stuff on there, all at bjubruins.com. You can also access the merchandise store from there, and the aforementioned Bruins Sport Camp registration. Lots of great stuff. Check out on the Bruins website. Well, as of now, looking like the Lady Bruins will end the regular season on a high note. Bruins doing their press once again. Jackson back to Phillips. Phillips traveled.
Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
Pressure helps lead to the mistake. The Bruins have the chance to increase their lead. Here's Bria Dickinson. Wants to go down to Tabora. Can't. That's going to be a foul. Reach in. That's a shame because she was playing great defense and was very close to getting a 5-second call. Instead, it's going to be a reach in on Jackson, her first, team second. And again, just 3 fouls called here in about 6 minutes of this quarter total. Really pretty whistle-free. I think most players prefer it that way. Tabora kicks it out. Here's Clark. Looking to drive this one all the way inside. Can't get it to go, but will go to the line for 2.
That foul is on number 24, Shania.
That's going to be Darby's third.
Third team foul. That's Clark at the line, shooting 2.
Actually, Clark's first free throw of the entire year. Hasn't played a ton of minutes for the Bruins this year, but she converts the free throw. 48-25. Suns get it across. And that's going to be a foul on Tabora. So that'll send Darby to the line. Tabora's second, team second. First free throw is a bit strong. Darby is just a 52% free throw shooter on the year. Gets 1 out of 2. Clark inside to Tabora. Sets it down, goes for the layup and got it. Bruins hit the 50-point mark. On the year, they average 62.5 points per game. The Bruins basketball here after the turnover, as the lead just continues to grow. Dickinson thinks about going all the way herself. Kicks it back out. This is a wide open 3 for Worley. Not going to go down though. Watts kicks it out. Phillips thought about one. Back to Watts. Lobbed inside. Darby a little bit off target, but then on the follow, Atkins able to get it. Bria, great pass down to Tabora, who gets the layup. Suns getting a little dose of their own medicine on that one. That's something they burned the Bruins with a couple times in the first half. Watts lobs it down. And that one bobbled away. Clark goes behind the back and then gets fouled. Another one on Jackson. Her second, team fourth. So for the first time in any of the quarters, one of the teams might actually make it into the bonus. So that is team foul number 4. So there's at least a reasonable chance on this one. We'll see what happens. Pass is batted away and will be tracked down. Kind of a crazy sequence, and it's going to result in a foul down at the other end, I believe, on Worley, and it'll be Jackson going to the line for 2. Yeah, kind of a crazy sequence there, but all ruled clean up until that last moment. Jackson's first free throw is short. Jackson, a 53.5% free throw shooter on the year. Hits the second. 52-29. Bruins' lead has grown each quarter. We're just up 4 after 1. We're up 15 after 2. And currently lead by 23. Make it 25. So that one's knocked down by Annalene Wilder. Jackson kicks it out the last second. Thomas goes up top to Phillips. Phillips works off the screen, gives it over to Thomas, gets it back. Phillips for 3. Be a bit too strong, rebounded by Worley. Dickinson goes inside. Ooh, nice moves, but then not able to get it was Hallie Ritter. Did everything but finish. That's going to be a foul on Ritter. So that's the Bruins' 4th. But there are only 47.4 seconds to go, so we'll see. Substitution here as it's going to be Wilder checking out. And Julia Weigel. By the way, I want to officially apologize for something I've been doing all season. The pronunciation guide we were given said that her last name is Weigel, and I was corrected last game by a member of her family that it is in fact Weigel. So my apologies for, this entire year. Ooh, wide open 3. Phillips off target. Ritter with the rebound. Thomas hit the deck, appears to be okay. Weigel has that one poked away. Phillips with it. 6 on the clock, and this will roll out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns with 4.6 seconds left in the quarter.
Out of bounds, Suns ball.
You're going to have to go quickly. Lob it inside. Shot beats the buzzer, but does not find the bottom of the net. Bruins increase the lead by 8 and lead by 23, 54-31 heading into the 4th quarter. With nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more at ronblue.com/Greenville. Well, the Bruins certainly look to be in cruise control here. Really, ever since maybe the midway point of the first quarter, they have been solidly in control of this one. A little bit more foul activity there in that third quarter, but still no individual player with more than 3 at most. And still neither team has gotten into the bonus in any of the 3 quarters thus far. And this shouldn't necessarily change anything per se, but with the scoreline being what it is, I would be a little bit surprised if we see a large increase in foul calls here, but you never know. Bruins basketball here starting off the fourth quarter. Bria Dickinson with it. Ritter gets it down low. Back outside to Weigel. Here's Worley. Gonna drive it. Tough angle. And it's gonna be rebounded by Atkins. Going away from the basket, trying to find that touch is difficult. That's going to be a foul on Bria Dickinson, and going to the line for two will be Rachel Watts.
That foul is on number 25, Bria Dickinson.
Watts on the year is a 58.8% free throw shooter. Faith McClary into the game for the first time for the Bruins. First free throw for Watts is up and good. Second free throw is short. 1 for 2 at the line. Speaking of McClary, here she is. Got it over to Dickinson. Goes behind the back. Looking for a kick out. Gets it to Weigel. Inside to Ritter. Ritter pivoting around. Tried to get it inside. Unsuccessfully, as stealing it away was Jackson. Or rather, Phillips. My apologies. Another foul inside. 2 more trips to the line. Clark picking up her first, team second. Jackson's first free throw is perfect. Second one is good as well, so goes 2 for 2 this time. Bruins lead still sits at 20, 54-34. Got Tabora ready to check in along with one other Bruin. That three-pointer is long. Watts flying up the court, lays it off at the last second. Nice pass. Got it over to Atkins for the bucket. Dickinson goes over to Clark. Clark lays it off for Weigel. Weigel's going to take a three and knock it down. Weigel had only tried 4 3-pointers all year. Had hit 1 coming into this game and doubles that number. Another foul as the Bruins have suddenly gotten very foul happy down near the rim. Already 3 shooting fouls committed in less than 2 minutes. Tabora and Ashley Phelan check in for the Bruins. As Ritter and Bria Dickinson both checked out. First free throw is a little bit too strong from Watts. Second one gets the friendly bounce and drop. Here's Clark. Goes inside to Tabora. Will step back. Now kicks it out. 14 on the shot clock. That one's poked away from Phelan. Will stay with the Bruins. 11 on the shot clock. Trying to get it to Weigel. Unsuccessful, but it will stay with the Bruins. And that's going to be a travel. Tabora moving her feet, forced to put the ball down. Not quite that same sharpness here in the fourth. Not entirely surprising with both the personnel changes and the score line, but Bruins still lead by 20. Tabora has it yanked away. Nice job there by Atkins. Here comes Watts. Kicks it out. Thomas goes to Jackson. Jackson off the drive. And she'll go to the line again. Bruins have committed 4 fouls in less than 3 minutes. Second one on Clark. First free throw is good. Second one is as well. Jackson knocking down her last 4 free throws in a row. Clark over to Weigel. Weigel's going to kick it over to McClary. Lay it off. Three-pointer is up and off left. And that should be last touched by the Suns. That was Atkins who was going for it. And will stay with the Bruins. Never had possessions. They're going to put the shot clock at 20 instead of 30. And we're actually going to have a timeout before this inbound play as the Suns call a timeout. Still have 2 timeouts left for this one, 3 left for the Bruins. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. You can check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, the lead has not increased here in this quarter, but the Bruins still looking very comfortable. Up 18 with 6:46 to go. Coach Carmichael taking advantage of the opportunity to get a lot of the reserves some extra minutes. Those players like Weigel, who had only had 54 minutes on the season coming into today, or Worley only had 26. Inbounds pass is stolen by Watts, who then gets fouled and going to go to the line for 2. Tabora picks up her 3rd. And as mentioned, team 5th, so it has finally happened. One team has gotten into the bonus. It had not happened in any of the 3 quarters prior. It'll be Watts shooting 2. 1 for 2 her last time at the line, and that one, unfortunate, just rims out. Second free throw is too long as well. We'll have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Suns. .6:39 to go in this one. Three-pointer is good for Phillips. And the Suns are working their way back into this one. They trail by 15. Bruins trying for the answer, and they get it. Phelan knocks it down immediately in response. That's going to be a Bruins timeout now. Phelan shooting about 31% from three coming into this one. Knocks down that one to restore the lead back up to 18. The timeout's just like 15, 20 seconds apart here in this fourth quarter. Both teams with 2 timeouts left apiece. Wonder if one of the things being discussed is slowing down the fouling. Bruins putting the Suns in the bonus with well over 6 minutes to go in the contest. That's something they have not struggled with in any of the other quarters, just this one. Bruins have greatly switched up their lineup here as they've gone, let's see, is it all starters? Ebo, Konechka, Green, Dalton, Dickinson. Yep, all starters back out on the floor for the Bruins. And it will be, Bruins are not going to apply any full court pressure here. Open three for Phillips on the wing. Knocked one down a moment ago, did not get that one. Thomas thought about launching a jumper, decides against it. Drive for Atkins. That's going to be an offensive foul. I think that's Atkins who's going to be called for that one. Or no, excuse me, that's going to be Phillips. Her second, team first here of this fourth and final quarter. Nearly stolen away, and then it is. Great effort there by Jackson. Jackson able to go around Dalton. Dickinson gets it across. And I think we've got an off-the-ball foul here going against Phillips. Yeah, that was away from the ball. That was as she was working against Dalton while Dickinson was crossing half court. So her third, team second. Dalton draws a couple defenders. Kicked over to Dickinson. Over to Skibo, inside to Green. Green has it poked away from behind. Good defense by Atkins. Here comes Thomas. Thomas tried to pass it back to Atkins, or to Jackson, excuse me. And Dalton was there to bat it away. Or no, that was Jackson. It was right the first time. Jackson gets it up top. Thomas back over. Phillips with it, inside. Atkins, tough shot, gets it to go. This is the closest it's been since before halftime, as the Suns just trail by 14. Dalton stops on a dime, kicks it out to Skibo. She thought about a three, decided against it. Bruins led this one by, I think the most was 25 maybe. Reach-in foul. Definitely been up by more than 20 on a number of occasions. Phillips already picking up her second, third, and fourth fouls all in this quarter. So she is in danger of fouling out and leaving the Suns with no subs. Almost a 5-second call. Does get into Tabora, though. Dickinson passing it inside. Tabora has it batted away. Dickinson swoops in, grabs it. Short jumper is good. The lead is back up to 16. Jackson bringing it down the court. Good pass to Atkins. Spin move. Layup off target. Konechka with a rebound. And the Bruins could do with slowing things down. The clock is on their side at this point. Really no need to get a shot off quickly, especially with a 16-point lead. Dalton, a little bit of a head fake. Inside to Tabora. 8 on the shot clock. Tabora spins, shoots, and it rims out, but she'll get 2 shots. It's the 4th team foul, so the Bruins are almost in the bonus. Second foul on Atkins.
Fouls on number 3, Jada Atkins. That is her second personal, 4th team foul. Trina Tabora out of the line.
Tabora's first free throw is perfect. It's a 72% shooter on the year. Second free throw rattles out. Jackson inside to Atkins. Open look for Phillips on the outside and hits it. Phillips having some success from downtown in this game. Just a 24% shooter on the year. Doing much better than that here this afternoon. And the lead is again down to just 14. So we're down to 3:45 to go. Suns trying to make this one interesting. Bruins have led by more than 20. Lead is still comfortable, but a little less so than it was last quarter. Bruins basketball after the Phillips 3. Dalton gets it. Working against Phillips. Again, Bruins want to drain some clock here. Dickinson going to get fouled by Jackson. Third foul on Jackson, and that is the 15th foul, so Dickinson took a bit of a tumble, but is going to stay in the game and will shoot 2. She's a 67% free throw shooter on the year. Got the first one to go in. Have one more. Second one, beautiful. And the Bruins lead is back up to 16. Feel like the Suns are going to need to hit some more shots from outside and get a little help from the Bruins to get this one close. Jumper from Thompson is off target. That one's going to be last touch by Dickinson, so we'll stay with the Suns. Biggest enemy right now is time. It's just 3:15 to go. It's doable, but can't waste any possessions. Thomas knocks down the jumper. Back to a 14-point game. Poked away, but regained by Dalton. Have to get across soon. And it's going to be a foul. And Phillips can't believe it, especially since that's her 5th. So Phillips has fouled out. Nice moment of sportsmanship there, going over to Coach Levere. So no more substitutions for the Suns. The remaining 2:56. And Phillips had been by far their best three-point shooter. That is a big loss. Dalton hits the first free throw. And the second as well. Came in as a 75%. Or no, sorry, about a 70% free throw shooter. Gets a couple there. Thomas inside. That's going to be a foul, and going to the line for two will be Darby. She had a huge impact early on in the first quarter and has been kind of invisible for a good chunk of the rest of the game. Does hit the first free throw. Second one is no good, rebounded by Konechka. Dalton looking to go, and again, smartly decides to slow it down a little bit. Dickinson looking to drive. Gets all the way inside. Tabora, offensive rebound. Dickinson kicks it out to Skibo. Up top to Konechka. She'll try a three and hit it. Tamara Konechka. Lead is back up to 18. And if it wasn't safe before, it feels fairly safe now. Watts, I believe, stepped on the line, and she did. And the Bruins just need to salt this one away. Leading 70-52 with 2:10 to go. Bruins will move to 11-13 overall, 4-4 in the conference, and 4-5 here on the home court. Meanwhile, the Suns will drop to 2-17, 1-7 in the conference as Konechka will go to the line for two. She's a 71% free throw shooter on the year. Second foul on Watts. I think we might have had as many fouls in the fourth quarter as we had in all the first three combined. Certainly more free throws. The Bruins have knocked down a lot of them. The Suns, for their part, have not had a terrible showing from the line either. Especially recently had a lot of 1-for-2s there early on, but Tabora comes out, Green back in. Watts picks it up. Short jumper, knocks it down. No pressure here off the basket, a little surprising. Skibo, shot fake. Konechka inside to Green. Green back out. Dickinson wide open for three, too strong. And that's going to be grabbed by Jackson. Jackson flying down the floor. Missed the layup. And this is going to be a foul on actually the rebound attempt. Is that on Skibo, I think, maybe? Yep, her first. Of course, the Suns already in the bonus, so. Watts, one of the Suns who has not had as great of a day from the line, but hopes to hit a couple here. Knocks down the first. Too strong on the second. Green with the rebound. Dalton will give it over to Konechka, over to Skibo. Up top to Dalton. 15 on the shot clock. Inside to Dickinson. Takes some space. Tough shot, not going to go. Under a minute. Jackson drives in, lost the ball. Green comes away with it. The ball is loose on the ground. And it should be a jump ball, I think. And see if that is indeed the call. If so, it is Bruins basketball. And yes, that is the call.
Bruins ball.
Dalton will get this one across. Goes to Konechka. She's going to try a three, and why not? Timeout Bruins. This is just purely for substitutions, I think. What a way for Konechka to go out. Knocked down her last 2 or 3 three-point attempts in a row. Reminder once again that the men's team take the court, scheduled for a 4 o'clock tip-off. Hope you can join for that. We'd love for you to be here in person, but if not, we'll have it for you here on the webcast. Hard to believe the season already winding down, but here we are. Postseason right around the corner. Jackson will drive. Shot no good. And I'll go out of bounds. Bruins basketball as Dickinson battled with Thomas for the rebound. And if the Bruins can get across half court, they can just hold it. Don't need to run a play or anything. Shot clock is off. Just have to get across half court. And they won't do so because there's going to be a foul on Watts. 23 seconds. Bria Dickinson will get a couple free throws here. First free throw is wide left. Second one is good. Jackson will bring it down the court. Pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. Dickinson gets it forward. And the Bruins can just hold here if they want. Thrown away, though. Jackson will take it. 2-on-1. Watts gets the layup. Dickinson gets the inbound. And that will do it. Final score, Bruins 76, Suns 59. Well, that'll do it for us for this game, but again, 4 o'clock tip-off for the men's game and their regular season finale as well. Don't miss it. But for now, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.